Okay, so the next part of this investigation will be to filter this reactant mixture. Okay, so we're going to be using filter paper. We want this filter paper to go inside this funnel. So we're going to need to fold our filter paper in a way that means it covers the whole of the top of the funnel. First thing we do, fold it in half, and then we fold that in half again until you get this shape. Okay, then you will open it out. So on one side, it looks like you've got 3 pieces of the filter paper, and on the other you've just got 1. So it's like a cone inside. Okay, and then just pop that inside of your funnel. Okay, and really simple. Make sure you give it a good stir around so you're not leaving anything behind. Okay, so one last stir won't hurt. We've mixed it all together really, really well. And then we're going to filter that through our filter paper and funnel just like this. Okay, now you'll see at the bottom, if you can look just closely here, we're starting to get a blue solution. Okay, can we see that blue solution there? And that will drip through, and in the top of the funnel, when it's completely filtered, you might be just left with a little bit of black residue, which is just the copper oxide which hasn't reacted. In your conical flask you will have this blue solution. This blue solution is your copper sulphate that you've made from your reaction, but we don't want it to be a solution, we want to make some dry crystals. So to do that we need to heat it up to evaporate any of the moisture, and to do that we will take our solution and we'll pour it into the evaporating basin. Okay, so that's poured in now. Now you'll see I've already got my Bunsen burner set up. So you'll have your Bunsen burner on a heat-proof mat, and with a tripod over it, some gauze and a beaker of water. I've got 150 millilitres of water in there. That should be about right for you, but it doesn't need to be exactly accurate. Okay, so we will place our evaporating basin on top of our beaker. Now this gently heats it. Okay, we make sure that our Bunsen is on our blue flame. You could hear it then, how it was roaring. That's what we call the roaring flame. And we're going to heat up our copper sulphate until about half of the moisture has gone. When half of the moisture is gone, we're going to transfer it into another piece of glassware. Right, so when half of the moisture has gone out of your evaporating basin, you will take it off the top of your beaker, making sure you use the forceps, the tongs, just so you don't burn your hands. Now my suggestion would be to lift it up and then pop it on your heat-proof mat until it's cool enough for you to touch. When that happens, just lift it up and then you will pour it into your watch glass. Okay, make sure you pour all of it in there, and then you will leave it to one side for about 3 days, and the rest of the moisture will evaporate and you should be left with some nice copper sulphate crystals.